However, some of the most successful and influential people in the world are introverts. How does extroversion and introversion correlate with success? Here is the reason why silent people are successful. How does extroversion and introversion correlate with success? Some of the qualities of a successful person are often associated with an extroverted person, especially in a field which requires more public speaking and networking. However, some of the most successful and influential people in the world are introverts. There are a bunch of successful silent people, such as Bill Gates, Mark Zuckerberg, and Albert Einstein. Here is the reason why silent people are successful. Reasons why silent people are successful. 1. They are great planners. Silent people often need more time to process information in their heads. That is the reason why they do not talk much. With the ability to think things through, it makes them great planners. They will come up with several scenarios in their heads because they don't see a reason why a person should talk much unless it's necessary. To succeed in any field, one needs to create plans and execute them. This requires a lot of thinking, and it would not be done by talking alone. 2. They are good listeners. Silent people are successful without a shortcut. A person will not instantly become successful. It will take a lot of advice and improvement to finally succeed on their quest. To be able to receive advice well, one needs to be a good listener. This doesn't necessarily mean people who love to talk more are not good listeners. It is more because silent people often let others talk first, so they receive more feedback to help them succeed. 3. They are very creative. Silent people prefer to spend more of their time within their heads instead of talking to people. During their alone time, they often generate ideas and link theories that result in creative work. Creativity is important to manage a business since customers often prefer variety. The reason why some silent people are successful is that they use their creativity to create and enhance their business. This type of person usually is the one who will surprise their peers with unconventional or innovative ideas. 4. They choose their words carefully. If you want to be successful but are afraid of people judging you for being a quiet person, there is a great aspect of people who prefer silence. A good communicator is not exclusive to those who like to talk. Silent people tend to speak less than others, but once they do, it's granted that they have weighed their words carefully. Choosing the right words and emphasizing the important message is more tactful to persuade a prospective business client. As a quiet person, you spend more time deciding what to say and what you should not say. A situation where one person does the talking and the other just stays in the background means it's likely for the latter to notice their surroundings more. In a business, it is important to observe the targeted market by using cues. Silent people are successful since they are apt to their surroundings. They can see a pattern and use it for their next move. Being a good observer also serves as an advantage if you work in a field that requires a lot of strategies. 6. They keep only the best people. Introverts are likely more selective in their social circle. They don't mind having only a few friends and confidants, but they know they can count on them. If you are an introvert, you prefer quality over quantity. Therefore, despite being a quiet person, networking is still possible. The difference of networking between silent people and the loud ones is the relationship is often premeditated. An introvert businessman knows who he should associate himself with. It helps to create both meaningful and beneficial relationships. 7. They know their priorities. Think there are not any good qualities of silent people left? It's incredible how an attribute that's often seen as a weakness has a lot of positive sides. Silent people may not be the most fun at parties, but they know their priorities. Why some silent people are successful is that they know where they stand and they stick to their beliefs. For example, a person who focuses on a food and beverage industry knows that this is their priority before expanding their business to an unrelated field. A consistent effort and right priorities are more likely to result in success. 8. They can gain trust easily. While being a trusted person may not have anything to do with how someone gets their energy, it is understandable that others think that silent people are more trustworthy. Not talking all the time is also a sign of good self-control. They know that some things are better left unsaid, especially if it deals with confidential information. Take a look at a banker who probably knows the password of your savings book, or an intelligence agent who knows the undisclosed secret. People choose them for their ability to zip their mouth and not spill secrets all over the place. 9. They are self-aware. Another reason why silent people are successful is they are aware of their ability and their shortcomings. They know that every startup will not skyrocket in an instant. As a result, they are likely to follow a program to improve themselves and to fill the gap of their flaws with other qualities. Self-awareness is not to be mistaken with being self-conscious. Being self-aware means they know they lack something, but instead of whining about it, they seek a solution to make the best of their flaws. 10. They have good self-control. As stated before, silent people tend to have good self-control. Being self-aware and focusing on a single thing means they don't overindulge themselves in stuff that will not benefit them. With this quality, some silent people are successful because they know what they should do and what they should not do. They focus on their productivity instead of just pleasing people. Conclusion. Being quiet in a loud world can be tough, but once silent people know their worth, the world will change with them. The key is to know and to utilize these qualities. Silent people have many qualities, as mentioned above, that will help them to be successful. Their abilities to think deeply, to know when to speak, and to observe are some reasons why silent people are successful more than they expect to be. Hopefully, by learning the good side of being an introvert, it will help the silent people out there to start making an actual change and to become successful.